I would like to present you with several questions that you must answer before hitting that Publish My Ad button. So let's get started. Question number one, what is the goal of your campaign? As you are building out your ad, you need to keep asking yourself, what is the end result that you're trying to achieve? By the time you have gone through all the different steps needed to build and launch the campaign, you need to make sure the final product lines up with the initial goal. If Facebook is good at anything, it is exceptionally good at throwing out a lot of options, a lot of ideas, and a lot of suggestions along the way. There are plenty of options for Facebook ad types, so it is really easy to get distracted by all the cool new features and all the new tools that they're going to throw at you while you're setting up a campaign. But you need to have a clear goal laid out well before you actually begin to build out those ads, so you can keep referring back to them throughout the setup, and especially before you hit go and start spending money. Question number two, you need to ask yourself, have I properly targeted my audience? Great creative can elevate the success of your Facebook ads. But if you are not targeting the right audience, you might as well be tossing all that money out the door unless you are totally okay with a broad-reaching, brand-building campaign. Now, before you set your ad campaign into motion, you should first identify who it is you're targeting as it relates to the campaign goals and objectives. This includes geographic targeting as well as the audiences that you plan on going after. Now, heads up, we automotive marketers hit a speed bump when Facebook introduced the special ads category. This was originally set up and designed for anti-discrimination with credit-based offers and lending. Well, guess what? Car dealers were automatically thrown into this category. This basically removes a lot of the in-marketing targeting options that we used to have available. Now, you can still target by what people like, what they follow, what they're interested in, but in-market shopping habits, lookalike audiences, that is all history for car dealers. Now, one tactic that can help you expand your reach is to employ what's called the audience expansion tool. This allows Facebook to seek out people who look like and follow the same things that your target audience does. Question number three, how is the balance between the amount of text and image within the ad? You might not know this, but Facebook has what's called a 20% rule, and you will be punished for text-heavy ads. How? By making you pay more. Now, before you say that's okay, consider how users will react to your ad if it's loaded with a lot of words. I already know the answer. It's not going to end very well. With Facebook being an image-based medium, you need to really ask yourself, how does the ad even look? You don't have to create a work of art, but if it looks sloppy, if it's of poor quality, if it's loaded with a lot of text, it is not going to get you the results that you want. Now, don't allow the rule to get in the way of your message, but stay focused on how the ad actually looks. I know it's a delicate balance, but it is one that is definitely worth examining before you start spending a lot of money. Question number four, what is the frequency of your ad campaign? Nobody likes to be bombarded with the same ad over and over. It is important for you to check this setting before you get started out. Try to make sure that you continue to check your ad frequency often to see if you are over-delivering or over-indexing with your audiences. This can lead to ad fatigue, ad avoidance, and worse yet, a negative feedback and experience with your dealership. Finally, question number five, would I click on my ad? Now, I will admit, we are all pretty close to our own products and maybe a little bit biased. That's why we really need to step back and ask this question. More than anything, this is really an important gut check. If you were to fall within the audience for that ad in question, would you personally interact with it? Would you click on that ad? Think about it. If you wouldn't click it, maybe it's better to delay hitting the Launch My Campaign button and rework the ad.